Daddy, I love you. Daddy. Alright, well, I'll get it. Just let me finish my game. How bad?
They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one was played on paper, it might get ugly. But you never know what's going to happen. Welcome to Memorial Stadium, Lincoln, Nebraska, and home of the Cornhuskers. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the West Virginia Mountaineers, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. 48 Sports College Football, I'm Bruce Davis, joined here in the booth by
Can I come
Dave
downstairs?
Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started.
Hey, Papa. Hey, Mama. Mommy. Yes, Daddy. We want a baby brother. We want another boy. What? Let me go. Go. Go, Nico Bear. He's a big bear. Yes, he's a big bear. He's chunky and lovely bear.
He'll start the return inside.
Don't hit my controller, Nico.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put us on return.
I don't, I guess you can wash everything. Just wash everything.
This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. They'll run it from the gun. Pass to Stigson, still on his feet. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
That is a statement play right away. You're playing on the road. The stadium's loud and noisy. You want to quiet them down, run the football down the defense's throat.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. While the Big Ten has expanded with this massive, undivided geographical footprint, the Big 12 has been really shrewd in positioning and maneuvering for survival, and they look for opportunities to win on the field like they'll have today.
And the Big Ten's kind of taking what the Big Ten wants and expanding and not really worried about anybody else. So if I'm the Big 12, I'm like, yeah, you ain't worried about me, but you're going to worry about me today and on the field, and I can make a statement and prove to some of the true blue bloods in the Big Ten.
I just love the stylistic matchup in this one too, right? You think about the Big Ten running the football, defense, physical, and then Big 12 wide open, up-tempo, air raid offense. This one's going to be fun.
The reason third down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback.
Oh, right in the fucking lip.
At the end of the game, you look at third down.
Yeah, he headbutted the fuck
It
out of
tells
me.
a huge story, and it goes a long way in the side
That's
of the
good.
football.
You know.
And off from the shotgun. Oh, he's got some space. Knocked down at the 24-yard line, but it's
Prancer and Vixen, Comet and Cupid and Nico is not stupid. Ooh, that was Daddy being a big dumb idiot.
Huge missed opportunity on offense. QB missed his guy wide open in the end zone. You might not get another clean look like that in the rest of this game.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. He's got him this time. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. Let's take a second here and think about West Virginia. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program.
crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, but they
Hey, one second.
finding the right guy. They feel like they've upgraded their roster with just a few portal additions.
Trying to get it to the marker. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it.
You see that? Daddy saw that he was in man-to-man. He don't want to bring the extra defender over.
They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
I know.
The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
That's a good drive. Did you like that drive? Did you like that drive? That was a good drive.
You love as a head coach to watch your offense
A daddy.
and establish a rhythm and consistency the way they did there. Everything they dialed up was working.
You can't hit the controller,
You
me.
know, 10 plays on the opening drive.
Alright.
Cap it up with a
Mom, will you warm up his food?
And it's 7-0 to start this one.
I know. What do they say? You always bet a revenge game, I guess. The QB coming back to his home.
That last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Great starting point, takes it inside his own 25.
Off the red-nosed reindeer,
Turn that into a big
a
return.
little shining eyes. And if we ever saw it, you say it blows. All of the other reindeer.
Dropping back, it's quick. A little screen.
Nice. Way to come up and make a tackle.
It's great on the grease board, but when they
That's how you start the
blow it
season.
like that, the defense is gonna
Fucking-
win every time.
What a dog.
The defense sniffed that screen
He's a
perfectly.
dog.
They were reading the body language of the offensive line. They knew something was up, and when the screen pass got thrown, they were right there to make the tackle.
The Cornhuskers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on second down. Using the quick game. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
It's complete. He got it out to the 34-yard line. Not enough for the first down. Let's see if they punt it away.
Ooh, and that's a nice sigh of relief for the defense too, right? There was a broken tackle. The guy
See if he
made it
goes
look
for
like
it.
he was going to pick up the first, but because of great effort defensively, they were able to get the stop, and now they're setting up fourth down.
Offense changing the play. On fourth down, they're taking to the air.
Yes, he dropped it.
What a missed opportunity early in this football game. And they are
He were in the rainbow. You're going to lose some
That
stats.
decision will be questioned. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line after he picked up 4.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up, get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
Looking to throw, it's York. Throws for the tight end. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affected the football.
The flag
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass, really nice throw, and that last play here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They'll run play action. Fires into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
And this offense is firing in all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game one, and creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. To throw. It's quick. Snagged out of the air. He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line, and when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. We've reached the end of the period. It's West Virginia on top. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. First play of the period, first down here. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He'll pull it down. Coming in! Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32. The Huskers will have it first and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the
pocket. What are you doing, Fran?
He obviously was he's outside the tackle box. He's
taking a shit.
Away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
They're dealing with a second and long. Pressure coming. Going for it all. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions. You've given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz. Because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
Looking to pass. It's quick. Tight end finds a soft spot. And the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
Man, this guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability. He has it all.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. UAB is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage today, but they still have some work to do to put this in the win column. They're up by 13 over New Mexico State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know it.
Thanks for the update on that with Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. Now
Defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They've got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
The freshman called his own number and kept his drive moving.
Well, he hasn't called his own number very often in this game. That actually is the first time he's taken off and scrambled, but it was a really good decision. He's been killing this defense through the air. You've seen the arm talent, you've seen the accuracy. That time, really nice decision to tuck it and get what he can get. He's got this defense on their heels.
Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. He has 60 yards rushing, and that is quite an impressive first half here in this season opener. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The toss to the right. They are ready this time. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage. And after that big run, the defense answers.
Yeah, I think the running back kind of went rogue on that last running play. I'm not sure he was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own. Unfortunately, ended up losing yards.
And the Mountaineers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking for a man. It's York. Sets up the screen. He's got room. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one.
Great job, too, by the QB there. Holding the ball as long as possible, allowing the pass rush to get upfield, and at the very last second, getting it to his guy so that he can go get the first down.
The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Wants to go up top on first down. The short hands, it's Mendez. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find their rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here in the game.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football. Now they face 3rd down. The Mountaineers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Catch in the middle. It's Gilliam. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26.
Right, second quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
And the Mountaineers had it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Finds his big tight end. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Trying to convert this 2nd and short. Leaves it with the running back. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. The Mountaineers trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Looking for a man. It's York. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, West
off the day for this young fella. 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
Yeah, I thought you said yes when I asked you.
And with the extra point, they pushed the lead out a
Oh, I
little
didn't.
further.
I like.
They put it in the end zone with a 12-play
Yeah,
scoring
I think they
drive.
bottled up the
And they
game.
capped things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass.
Hey, here.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd.
I know. Don't roll over.
He'll
Red
bring it
Rover,
back from
Red
inside the
Rover.
spot. He's able to work his way across the 25 to the 26 before going out of bounds.
Chill, bro. Chill. Just chill.
Plenty of time
Chill
left
out,
in the half
my
here as
man.
they take over, but they will want to be efficient in the final 2 minutes. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Got it set up on the outside. Good call.
It's a good call. He almost had me. I was on a blitz.
First down for 38.
Stay
And
ahead
the
of him.
Huskers come to the line in the hurry up. Give to the running back. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Quick strike complete. Nice pick up there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Oh, they're after him. And some room to work. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Just inside the 30 at the 29, it's 1st and 10. The play action fake. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Pocket breaking down.
And we've seen this several times now. Like, he is more than willing to take off and make plays. And you can tell the defense is starting to adjust a little bit. They see it. They know it's a pass, but they had eyeballs on him. And as soon as he took off, they ran to him, and they made sure they got him on the ground.
They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Got it looking for first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer.
Cooler 18! Cooler 18! To go!
On the option.
And that was great execution on that drive. That is exactly what you needed. You took almost all of the time, and you cut into this lead. Now you're about to go into the half, get everybody excited, use that momentum to start the second half.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. first down, but with just a few seconds, they'll try to put up a 3 before halftime. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the holder will spot it on the 14 for a 24-yard attempt. And here comes the field goal unit. And the holder will spot it on the 14 for a 24-yard attempt. Dead center perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
And that's a nice end to this first half. Put points on the board, create a little bit of momentum. You're still losing, I know. Go into the locker room, talk about some adjustments, and come out with some momentum.
Oh, look at Mr. Hand taking the squibber inside the 30. They get him stopped, but not before he gets it out to the 40-yard line. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Mountaineers will kick it away to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They start this third quarter one-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
To the air. It's quick. Pulls it in. It's Meadows. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
And that's why for the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball. Close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Takes the easy throw in the flat. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And it seems to be a lot easier for the quarterback to find this guy than it is for the defense.
Yeah, and I think this is a guy, Reese, that you can split him out. You can feel comfortable getting the footballs.
Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs.
Well, you wonder if one of the adjustments they made at halftime, trailing in this game, was to try and get the ground game established, David. They're off to a good start here.
Dang right. Stay patient. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to press. Just try to get scoring drives together. Don't abandon the run. That defenses have to play responsibility football. You can tell they had the quarterback. But how about the running back? They didn't even play it off the pitch, and he takes full advantage. They constantly put this kind of stress on you with this option, and the defense, they were not where they were supposed to be, and they give up the explosive touchdown.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. West Virginia has it, the offense ready to go to work. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. Still running at the 40. Ripped off a huge chunk play the first down before he steps out of bounds.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. From the gun, the ground game. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Mountaineers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Looking downfield, it's York. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive.
It's just part of playing the position, and that's an interception this young man's going to learn from. That's the first interception he's thrown in his college football career, and guess what? Probably not going to be his last. You got to turn the page and learn from it.
On the ground, it's Meadows. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, third quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. That's caught. It's Meadows. Makes the grab and wide enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. A great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
The Cornhuskers come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Steps away. Man, did he pay for it, but that hit as he got rid of the ball.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down. You're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Wants to throw it. Looking left. Wide open downfield. He's out of bounds after a big pickup, but there's a flag on the field, and this might be coming back. Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. Now it's 1st and 20 for the offense. Dropping back, it's quick. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Trying to make magic with it. He's loose. Oh, and he's able to get it back. Good thing for him.
Deep breath, big sigh of relief. He's able to recover it. You know, you put that thing on the deck, you start to panic. But great job getting back to the fumble, recovering his own fumble. Otherwise, that could have been bad.
Quarterback making checks. Back to pass on 2nd down. The throw to the outside is complete. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Nebraska is on top. They built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the 3rd quarter stats. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Here comes the option. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Huskers looking to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Rolling, throwing, looking right.
That was such a risky call. With the lead late in the game, to go for it on 4th down, that could have been disaster if they don't get it. But with the conversion, now the question, is that enough to ice this thing and win the game?
And the Huskers getting set on 1st and 10. The give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Looking for room. It's Meadows. Headed to the end zone. And he runs it. Touchdown, Cornhusker.
I like the aggressive play call by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away, count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, we've got a 2-possession lead.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got...
There he goes! He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield.
Well, that last play is a beautiful start to this drive. You've got some work to do here. You've got some mountain you've still got to climb if you're going to win this game. A couple minutes left. You've got the horses to get you there, but it's all about getting the drive started with a positive play, and they found that on that last one.
Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the 4th quarter. You're just trying to take a shot and see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
To the air, it's York. Bringing the heat. Takes a hit as he fires. Finds space on the right. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40.
Well, trailing like they are right now in the 4th quarter, their execution offensively is just going to have to be at a premium.
Always a welcome play from the defense if they get a sack at the 47.
And nice answer by this defense. You give up a big play, you go take a big play. Sometimes you get down on yourselves and one play turns to 2. Nice job by this defense getting a sack, creating some momentum.
2nd down, he'll roll. Blasted as he lets it go.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, the defense needs one more stop. They did a nice job not giving up a first down that last one, but with the lead late like this, one more stop, and they're going to win this game.
Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection.
Yeah, and now trailing with a little over 2 minutes, it's looking bleak. My defense has got to go out there and get a stop immediately. I got to stop the clock as fast as I can, try to save as much as I can, and then put my 2-minute offense together. There's a lot that has to go right for me to get back in this ballgame.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11.
Let's go, let's go.
They'll send the back in motion. Dropping back, it's quick. And as he throws, he's got an open man. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. To the air on first down. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete.
Yeah, and you don't see that often, right? This guy is elite. He's one of the best in the business. This is what he does for a living, obviously. That's why he gets paid millions of dollars. Yes, NIL is real. So I don't expect many misses from this guy like that.
Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Big third down play here. If they get a stop, you'll see an immediate timeout. He'll ride his man on the outside. Gets up the first down, still moving. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Cornhuskers will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll run the option. Oh, the ball popped out. That's a way to mess up a drive. And what a fortuitous turn of events to get that football back.
Deep breath, right, man? You fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big time break for the offense.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Got him downfield. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that play.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal?
6 Propane! 6 Propane! Ready!
To the air, it's quick. Grabbed behind the line, it's Maddox. Touchdown, Husker! A great catch and run for 6.
And the offense putting up more points, and guess who's jacked up? This home crowd starting the season off with offensive fireworks and looking to go 1-0. They are loving their squad.
Why not double the try total and go for 2? Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
And these decisions to go for 2, you see more and more of it throughout a game, chasing points. And then in the end, you wonder if this just comes back to bite you.
They're set to kick it off. And you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the move from inside his 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Chambers. Gets him on the ground at the 31, but a nice pickup of 15 yards there. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking downfield on first down. He wants a big play here late. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. Touchdown, Mountaineers!
There we go. There's step one. There's a lot of things that needs to happen for this offense, but they started with the touchdown. Time's ticking out. We got to go for 2 here. Cut this to 8, where we maybe can get another score and get that 2-point conversion to tie.
He's into the end zone, and we've got a 1-possession game in the fourth quarter. 25 ticks remaining. There's enough time if they can recover this onside kick. They got it. Able to recover the onside kick, and they get the offense right back out there. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. Back to throw, it's York. He's taking a deep shot. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
Coming down late in the game, you got to make plays. It's really tough not to force the football. You can tell quarterback forces the football. Defense comes up with a huge interception.
Oh, not able to hold his water, and the offense will have it stepped off against them. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Quarterback takes a knee, and they'll start this new season with a victory. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players come out. You have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. We're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
That will put the wrap on things.